I'd like to welcome you once again to Boynton Beach Community Church, and I have an assignment for you. Are you ready for the announcements this morning? Here's what I'd like to do. We've got some people that are ready to pass out some 3x5 cards, and they're going to do that right now. And what I'd like you to do is take one card per person, and you're going to need something to write with. So if you don't have a pen and your neighbor doesn't have a pen, when the rolling carts come down front, like every Sunday, you can slip your hand up and they'll make sure you get a pen. But I want you to hold onto that 3x5 card, and then I'll tell you what to do with it later in the service. It'll happen right before communion today. Right now, we do want to let you know about some things that are coming up in the month of February. And first of all, we're very excited about a new series of messages that will also involve a church-wide Bible study. It's called The Case for Christ, and it's based on a series developed by Lee Strobel. Now, how many of you are familiar with that name, Lee Strobel? Wow, quite a few. He is a guy who has had quite a spiritual journey. He worked for the Chicago Tribune. He was a journalist and really was a self-avowed atheist who didn't believe the claims of Christ until he investigated them for himself. He looked at historical evidence, eyewitness testimony, and he came to the conclusion that Jesus is exactly who he claimed to be. And Lee Strobel decided to follow Jesus. And we're going to take a look at his journey and see how it connects with our journey to faith in Christ as well. Now, next week, we're going to have a number of Bible studies that you can sign up for, different days of the week and different locations. And we'll have that information next Sunday in the lobby for you. Also coming up this Saturday is our membership seminar. It's going to be on Saturday morning, February the 7th. This is an opportunity for people who like to know more about the vision and values of the church, just to understand that and to consider becoming a member. So you can register online, or you can sign up in the lobby as well. And right now, Caleb has some information about an event coming up soon. Caleb?
Yes, very soon. In 2 weeks, in fact, is D-Now Weekend. We are going to be partnering with 4 other churches down in Boca at Boca Raton Community Church for a Discipleship Now weekend. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is, this is for your students. This is from middle school and high school students that will be, we'll all shuttle down to Boca Raton Community Church, and it's a weekend where they'll get a chance to worship along with us as a church, as well as 4 other churches. And there'll be a speaker and worship band that'll be there leading us in worship. And it's a 2-night, 3-day event where they will get to hear a message and respond to it, to flesh that out at night when they're going to be doing sitting down and having quiet time and being led by other leaders that are going to walk them through what the speaker is talking about. And it's an awesome experience, awesome chance to get to know other people, a part of our church as the Church of South Florida and the Universal Church, and it's an incredible chance for them to get away from their comfort zone and get to see what other life is like aside from their own, and get to experience that with other students. So encourage you to do that, dnowboca.com, $65. Parents, free weekend, Valentine's Day weekend, and we look forward to seeing you guys there. Thanks.
Thanks, Philip. There's one other announcement that I wanted to make you aware of, and it's simply this. We need some volunteers for our Burrito Project. Now, the Burrito Project, as many of you know, is a group of people that meets together on Saturday morning, and they minister to the homeless and displaced people here in Palm Beach County. They gather, they prepare food and some clothing as well and take it to Bryant Park. There's also a Bible study. So if you could volunteer to help with that ministry, and it doesn't have to be every Saturday, but if you have Saturdays that you could serve, then just indicate that on your connection card, or you can come up and tell me after the service, or you can even talk to Shane. Shane's standing right here. Shane would love to talk with you about that. Hey, right now we would appreciate it if you take just a moment and complete your connection card and let us know you're here. You can also write down any prayer request that you have. And if you do need a Bible or a pen, just slip your hand up, and the guys will get you one as they come down front with the rolling carts. Let's take a moment now and complete those cards.